Well, hey guys, what's going on? It's Steph here. I hope you've been well. I know I have, and it's time for another metal detecting relic hunting adventure. In today's episode, my good friend Laura and I went metal detecting up in Massachusetts at an apple orchard, and I kinda sucked. But Laura had a really good day, and usually the roles are reversed. For whatever reason, I usually zig, she usually zags. It was opposite this time, and I was so happy that she had an awesome day. However, I didn't quite get enough footage for a complete video, so I decided, knowing that I have this footage from a couple of months ago that I still need to put out, I'm going to include it in this video. So those finds will be at the end of the video. It was kind of footage like, you know, when you get a 30-second curse kind of a day, and the one thing that you find is awesome, but that's all you find. I always end up with some of that footage, and I try not to wait too long to post it so that it's still relevant. And one of these finds in particular gave me the silver shakes that I haven't had probably since my draped bust half dime. Yeah. So without further ado, let's hop in. Okay, out at a new spot today with a, well, not so familiar face because she's only been in a couple of videos, my good friend Laura. And literally, this was an inch in the ground, I kid you not. The plug was right here. I beeped over it with the Manticore. It looked like money. It is 25 on the Equinox. And it is a cut copper of some variety. Now, it rang up in the mid-70s on my machine, and that would be usually like a British copper, but this one's thicker, and the fact that it rang up so high, I'm leaning American. So what it is remains to be seen. Maybe once I play this footage back, I'll see something a little better. Clearly it was holed at one point in its life, and they used to do that so they could string coins together and keep their coins together. That was very redundant, but whatever, you guys get the point, as opposed to losing them in their pockets or pouches or whatever. Clearly that didn't work once they cut this to make change, so that's a hell of a find. Awesome, awesome, awesome start. I really wish we had an ID. We stood here for like 5 minutes trying to figure it out, so what are you gonna do? Okay, next one's mine.
No.
Okay, I might have a good one right here. It's ringing up in the 60s. It's shallow, but as we have just seen, it doesn't always mean everything, so we'll see what happens. Well, hey, I certainly wasn't expecting this. I did raise the coil off the ground, and I was hearing it from further away than I would have liked, so I said, maybe it's a piece of balled up can slaw, but it's this. And it still has the key with it. It's a tap. I can't tell how old it is, but it certainly seems to be complete. This would have been the part that stuck into the barrel of whatever it may have been, whether it be water or ale or something like that. But what's so cool is the key is attached. That's actually an awesome find. I really like that. Okay, well, and I mean, it was a booming signal, all but 2 inches in the ground, and Laura's copper wasn't much deeper than that. I think it was probably more shallow, factoring in the tall grass, so that's a sweet find. All right. All right, I might have a pretty good one right here. I'm like very close to where I dug that tap. It's ringing up in the 80s when I was pinpointing it, but naturally, whenever I start to swing with the camera... Oh, there it is. Okay. See, sometimes I just buy myself some time that way. Okay, you know we have to get in there and check that out. This is just cruel and unusual punishment because this was covered in dirt, you know, when I found it. And I picked it up. Of course, it's aluminum. So anyway, that was a small reenactment there. It is just a rabies vaccination tag. That sucks. I thought it was like a 2 reals. I thought that's what it was going to be. Hey, caramba. Well, foiled again, kind of. Anyway. Okay, very good. We'll keep moving. That was bang and signal, though. Oh, boy. We were literally just talking about this because I got an Indian signal. But Laura dug one. Wow, it's actually pretty for out of the field. What have we got for a date here?
Good luck with that.
God, no, it might be 1909 or maybe 1899. I can't see. Because the 1909 with a mint, there's something under the ribbon. It might be schmutz. I don't know. We'll let this dry out and come back real quick. Okay, well, it's actually an $18.99. Just put some body oil on it to bring out the details a little bit. So there isn't going to be a mint on the back. They weren't minting these anywhere but Philadelphia up until, I don't know, early 1900s. I can't think straight right now, but anyway, that's what it is. So congrats. I know you very rarely find Indians for whatever reason on earth. I don't know why, but
True.
Yay! Nice.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, this one just got a musket ball. Nice. Let's see if it's fired or dropped. Probably fired. Yeah, it's pretty misshapen. You can see where it went down the barrel. But cool. Alrighty then. You're up on me so far today. I don't have a lot going for me. I've got the tap and an aluminum dog tag. So I got to catch up. Oh, this one's taking a break. She brought me a lollipop. Just kidding. We got a flat button. Where were you? Just to this field over here?
Yeah.
Cool. So, yep, we're trying to see if there's something exciting on there so I can tell her that there is, but nope. And I don't see a back mark, but she didn't trouble herself to clean the back. So, might be something coming through. Probably early 1800s, I would say, if there is indeed a back mark. And we'll get rid of this silly thing. Well, I don't have 3 hands, so you have fun with that. But
It's all about the presentation.
It is. Okay, I didn't film this signal because everything I've been digging up in this range has been small little balls of foil. It was rigging up in like the mid to high 20s. And it's not foil. It's this fancy thing. It's not very heavy, so I assume it's gold plated. But I'm going to spray that off and come back. That's neat. That could be maybe the end of a hat pin or something. Victorian, Edwardian. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to clean that off and I'll come back. Okay, well, I sprayed it off, and these pieces in the end here, which are very delicate, started breaking off just from me touching it. So I'm going to put it away now. I do believe it's got to be gold plated, probably electroplated at that, which is why it's so light. So again, that could be a Victorian or Edwardian hat pin end. That's going to be my educated guess. Very interesting, whatever it is. And it looks like an owl from this angle. Yeah, I really don't know, though. But cool piece, anyway. This one got a 24 signal. I yelled out, "Weedy," knowing full well it was probably something different.
It's got a notice.
What is that?
It's a bent badge. I think it's.
That was kind of cool.
Like
Dude, it feels legit.
Oh, it is. It's got like a number 130 something on it.
Oh my god. That is super cool. I don't think you can really bend this back. Unfortunately, annealing really heavy brass or copper, like that's generally a bad idea. But yeah, let's, instead of wiping dirt on it like I'm doing right now, let's brush that off and we'll come back. That is super cool. Wow. Well, this is really cool. It definitely had gilding on it at some point in its life. In the recessed areas here, you can see there's a different color. I used my like very sturdy plastic brush to clean this off, and it says Mathers Security Division number 133. That's not a toy. This thing weighs like, I don't know, half a pound or something. I mean, there's probably still dirt and maybe, could be some substantial pins on the inside of this to keep it on a coat. It's perplexing to me how it got this bent. That's really incredible. Kind of incredibly unlucky that it's bent up like that, but
I don't care. I like it.
Right?
133. I'll play that number.
All right. Yeah, you do that. Let me know how it goes. Share the winnings.
All right.
That's awesome.
Cool. Thanks.
Well, there's some guy firing off rounds in the distance, so there it is. He hasn't shut the hell up in about 5 minutes. So we're just going to do this now. I'm getting a 50 signal. It sounds kind of large, but who knows? We shall see. Okay, well, I don't think it's going to be a treasure. But I'm not sure exactly what it is. It reminds me of a bellows tip, for a fireplace to get your fire going, to aerate it, but I don't really know. Tough to say. It's a lead pewter or something like that. It could just be pot metal. It could be a far more modern piece, but I really don't know. I'll have to research it when I get home. If I don't have something on the screen, let me know what you think. It's Laura's day. You know what? This is just for the best. I didn't tell you guys this, but she stayed over at my house for a couple days. We went out a little bit, found absolutely jack, so I'm happy for her. Anyway, you said you have a surface find.
I think I do. I've always wanted this to happen. I hope to God I'm not wrong and now caught on film, but I think I'm right. I haven't looked at it.
This could be the piece of crap segment. You do know that, right? So I have to find it.
You know I can't see anything.
No, you can't. You talk about this thing?
No. Closer to me. Warmer. Warmer.
Oh. Fuck you. I'm just going to bleep that out. Are you kidding?
I can't believe it's just like that.
Oh, come on. Come on. I've always wanted to do that too.
Watch it be nothing.
No, it is something. It's a copper. It's a copper.
I don't find them
too hard.
I don't find them like you do, so I wouldn't know which kind. Can't see enough.
It's very light, but that doesn't mean anything. In fact, Nova Constellations were not really accepted as legal tender in some places because the weight was so off. They're very light. So it could be something like that.
Let's let it dry up before we brush it.
Oh, wait a minute. No, there's something coming through. I see lines coming down here. What the hell is this? Oh my, is this like one of those New Hampshire tokens or whatever the hell it's called? I swear... What the? Oh my God!
You always find everything. I never find anything.
I know, this is bizarre. I've been everybody else's good luck charm lately. I will say that. Okay, we're gonna go off camera for a minute. Okay, we'll come back when we have an ID. We will be able to ID this, I think. Yeah. I can't believe that. That was just flat on the. Where's the impression? There it is.
Always wanted that to happen.
I've always wanted it to happen too. The best I could do was an Indian, and I didn't realize it was still in the ground, so I started digging the hole, and my shovel like almost caught it. It was kind of funny. Oh my God! And you don't see my boot tracks, do you? This isn't a line that I did. I hope.
No.
Okay, I was going to say if I can't find a copper on the surface, my machine's broken. All right, we will be back. All right. So, guess what it is, guys? No idea. Cannot figure it out. There are lines, it's tough to see, but like that kind of are on the whole side of this coin. It's not a bar cent. It looks like the lines go down to about here. It looks like there might be a date under there. I don't know. It could be some kind of hard times token because the weight is light, but it's not a token in the sense of like a modern token. This is a copper of some kind. And I don't even know which way this flips because it could be foreign or it could be a hard times token from the US. I'm not sure. It almost looks like there's a line right here. But yeah, it's really tough. I mean, it's unfortunate. We kind of went to greater lengths to try and field clean this than I probably should have done. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have ideas, please leave comments because this one over here could have a set of better eyes. And right now, if I can't figure this out, you guys know that's pretty bad. So hopefully between the two of us, somehow we will figure this out, especially when I play this footage back. Sometimes that's the magic piece of the equation that's missing when we're in the field. But all right, well, congrats on that. I have wanted to do that forever, find a copper on the surface.
Me too.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
believe I did.
Well, I'm glad this makes up for coming to my house finding nothing. Oh man. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to come up to Massachusetts a lot more often, especially this field. Now that we've found it, it's a decent spot. So I need a copper so bad. Here you go.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're up 2 for the year already in one day.
1.5.
What? No. We're gonna call that 2. I don't care. What the veteran diggers say. You got 2. Okay, well, we're at my hole for once. Yay! Well, that was extreme close-up. I'm sorry. But this was a 25-26. I am not filming all of my targets because I want to try to catch up to my friend here. But I have a Tom back button, so you can go ahead and pick it up. Yeah. See if there's a pattern on there.
Right.
Yeah, just rub it off. It's very resilient.
Yeah.
So, do I have a plain one? Probably a plain one.
Wow, Tom back though.
Yeah. It's a nice one. I don't think we're going to have shank. But, well, yeah, we do.
Oh my
hey,
God.
there it is.
Snap off.
Nice. No, that's
Wow.
usually for me to do. So without cleaning this completely, we can see that there are
beautiful.
lathe marks on the back. So this is probably closer to like mid 1700s, mid to late. The later Tomback buttons will usually have just this blob on the bottom, which is a solder for the shank. So this one's pretty old. And I'm practically kneeling where Laura's copper was on the surface. I think we're going to concentrate in here for the remainder of the afternoon and see what comes up. But yay, I have a colonial keeper. Got that going for me.
Full shankage.
Full shankage. All right, I will take it. Well, the shadows are getting longer. We're going to be getting out of here really shortly. But I got a 38 to 40-ish signal on the Manticore. And it wound up being a musket ball, which is in really nice condition, so I don't think it was actually fired. Oh no, I can feel it where it impacted something. That's cool. You guys know me. I always love musket balls. That's a smaller caliber. And it doesn't even have the white patina on it because it's very moist in here. So when you have that happen, the lead will stay its true color of gray. So if you find, musket balls or mini balls or whatever you have in a body of water, that's why they're still gray, because they haven't had time to oxidize. So fun fact there. Happy with that. All right. All right, well, that was kind of our day in the orchard. Again, I know I didn't find a whole lot, but it happens. And now, let's take a look at some bonus footage. I think you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, well, this came up at 24 to 26 on the Manticore. Flipped the dirt out, and I like what I see. I picked it up briefly. It does feel like a nickel, and it looks a little smaller than your average nickel. Oh, wow. Yes, it is. That's a beautiful shield nickel. Oh, my goodness. That might be the prettiest one I have, to be honest with you. This is only my third one ever. Let's see what the obverse is doing. That'll probably be a little bit rough. Might be able to clean that up with some electrolysis. We'll see. Let me clean this in the field now, though, and then I'll get you a close-up. That is awesome. That really still has a lot of details. Look at the reverse. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'll be right back. Wait till you guys see this coin. This is a prize. This is a gem. Look at that shield nickel. It's absolutely, perfect. That is just gorgeous. I'm thrilled with this coin. I never find them. They're very tough to find for some reason. And the date is 1867. This would have come out in the second half of the year, or later on in the year, probably, because usually the first 2 years, well, not usually, but the first 2 years are the only ones that had rays in the middle that were pointing from the stars to the 5. But evidently, it's a lot rarer to get an 1867, which this is, with rays versus without. But nonetheless, that's a beautiful, beautiful shield nickel. That's easily my best one, and absolutely makes my day. Gorgeous. Well, I don't believe it. I think I have something exciting here. Besides this, it's been ammunition. Right now, hopefully I don't make you too dizzy, I am right next to this beautiful stream. I'm in an old mill site, I believe. And this rang up like an 18 to 20. I've got the end of a necklace or a bracelet here. That might be gold. I don't know. Or maybe it's just, silver, but because of the shape of it, maybe that's why it rang up low. I don't know. I'm going to hope it's gold, but it's got resistance to it. I do not want to break this. And I was pinpointing something in this area, so maybe there was a charm on it. I don't know. Whatever the case, I'm really excited, even though that's clearly modern. Jewelry, baby. All right, I'll be right back once I can get that a little bit freer so that we can pull it out together. Okay, I took this a little further than I intended to, but it was all twisted up, and I really wanted to just kind of dig through with my fingers so I didn't break it. And I'm happy to say that this, I'm going to go with necklace, is intact. So now we're going to start looking for markings to see if this is precious at all. Oh, this is exciting. Ooh, I think we got a mark right there. Do we? I think I see 925. Actually, I'm not going to pretend what I see. I think it is 925. I don't know. I can't quite see it. Maybe the other side is marked as well. You know what? Let me spray this off and I'll come back. It is heavy. I think this is sterling. That's awesome. I never find jewelry, especially precious jewelry. That is cool. I know I'm after the colonial stuff, but I will take a big chunky silver necklace all day long. That is amazing. Sorry for the extreme close-up without warning and that my hand is shaking, but here's the 925. I can see it on the clasp end as well, but just figured I would show you a close-up of that. Kind of wondering if this was gold-plated at one point in its life. Kind of has that look to it, if this wants to focus. But beautiful, tarnished up old silver. Gotta love it. I don't know how old. I don't see any particular maker's marks. Again, I just see on this end, if I can get there, this is like an 18-inch chain. I could use this. Let's see, it was on the other side. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there is a 925 on that side as well. It's just kind of caked with dirt. So I suppose we can see how they lost it. That clasp must not be very secure. Rechecked the area and I don't hear anything else, so I guess this was just somebody's silver chain. That's awesome. This is my first piece of silver in 2024 at a completely random shot in the dark type of site. I love it. Okay, I've got a pretty good signal right here. I'll take a look. Let's check it out. I'm so excited right now. Oh my God. So when I really pinpointed it off camera, it was a 61 to 62. The camera's shaking for a reason, guys. First silver 2024 is going to be a banger. Look. It's a 1 real, I do believe. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's getting the light. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's the obverse. Oh my Lord. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, let's hang on. I'm trying to find a good spot to spray it. What on earth? Okay, just gonna set it down. I can't tell you how much I'm shaking. I'm so excited. Let me get the water out. We're gonna do this one together. Heck yeah. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I mean, I can. This field's been great to me, but oh my God. Wish I had 3 hands right now. Whew. Okay, come on. I can't believe this. This is like the first good target of the day. 1774. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. That's my 4th 1 real ever, and I don't have a 1774 of any denomination. Really carefully, we're gonna flip. Oh my God, I don't have one with that reverse. I think this is one of the ones that was legitimately made in Spain. Holy crap. This is actually a rare coin, I believe. Oh, this is a good one. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna finish spraying it off camera. I really don't want to scratch it. I can't believe the condition this is in. Holy crap. Oh my God, this is why we do it, guys. This is why we do it. All right, I'll be back momentarily. Holy crap. Oh man, I'm still shaking. I've been like coming down so the camera wouldn't shake so much. But there we go. 1774 1 real. That is absolutely gorgeous. I do have to do research to see if this did come from Spain. Like I said, it may have because of the reverse. That is definitely a different shield than we're used to seeing on most Carlos III's. And I have one friend, my friend Todd. If you don't know who CT Todd Yerkes is, well, you should, especially if you live in New England. Awesome guy, tons of experience. And he dug a 2 reals that had this shield on the back. And I remember there was a reason it was rare, and I think it was because it was from Spain. instead of Mexico, like most of our silver coinage that circulated the colonies before we had a U.S. mint. Actually, up until 1857, we were allowed to use Spanish silver and British coppers until the Coinage Act of 1857. But this one, guys, I'm pretty darn sure that was dropped in 1770 something, or in the 1700s anyway. And that's tough to find. Usually, when you find reals, they are not in the best of condition in terms of the details. But this one. Oh my gosh, I'm going to display this side because I just don't have one like that yet. Incredible first silver of 2024. Okay guys, well that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you've made it this far, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss a single thing from me in the future. It means so much to me when you subscribe, and it continues to help this channel thrive, grow, and of course, it encourages me to keep making these videos. So all of that said, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and we will see you next week.